Good evening. This is probably a earlier stream than I normally do, but I don't really make anything. I just don't really feel like doing anything else right now. Whoops. Yeah, we'll play that song later. Gory, wait. Hello? Uh, ahem. What's this? Okay, that's weird. Okay. Give me a second. That's not right. A VTuber is supposed to move when I speak. Why isn't it doing? There we go. It's working now. Why no input for a little while? One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 3. Hey, we're good. I am happy. Now, before I start playing... No, actually, let's just start the battle. What battle? Vortex 1? Oh, that's what that is. Nothing. Vortex or Big Orc? Vortex or Big Orc? Velvet Veils or Vortex? Or Hoot Hollow? Gotta pick one. I'm gonna pick that one. Let's just jump right into it. I'm just gonna put my ace card down. But if anyone else is around and can help me, it's appreciated. But nobody has to play Stream Raiders with me. Remember, you don't have to play Stream Raiders with me. Speaking of Stream Raiders, this is where I am as a viewer. The viewer of Stream Raiders. I'm going to upgrade everything once. Starting with the Crimson Necro, which was at level 18. And I placed a lot of level 18 Crimson Necros. Now it's going to be level 19. With that said, our Sif Orc Slayer also moves up to level 22. Perfect. Our Duelist Templar will move up to level 25. Perfect. Our Terrifying Warbeast is a 28. Now. Our Tiny Sunflower Mage is going up to 27. Hang on a second. Our Artillery, that is a tiny mousetrap, will go up to also 27. And of course the Balloon Buster also goes up to 27. Now we will put the Dark Shinobi Lightning Dark Shinobi to level 24. Congratulations. The Bloodthirst Gladiator goes to level 22. The fairy will go to level 19. Which means the specialized will come up next. The vampire goes to level 24. And so does the saint. Hey, I can specialize my Lancer, Gabolg Lancer, which is incredibly deadly. After scoring 2 kills, she deals massive damage to her next target. Or the Range Lancer, which attacks by throwing her lance at enemies, which I think is already what we got. The Sky Lancer uses anti-air tactics and grounds flying enemies with her attacks, but obviously gonna pick that one. Gabolg. Gabolg. Let's upgrade all the other things, starting with the Archer. And then the Flag Bearer. And the Rogue. What is a soul? Yeah, I'm not really sure how this works. Okay, let's move to the tank. And then the warrior. That's all my common units. The paladin goes next. The barbarian goes next. The bomber. And then the buster. And the healer. And then the berserker. Then the centurion. Then a flying rogue. Then a monk. And the musketeer. And I think that's it, right? Kinda, sorta. You know, I'm just gonna bring this to level 20. Avaricious Necromancer. The Avaricious Necromancer has increased range. The Enthralled Necromancer summons a powerful skeleton on death. The Savant Necromancer magically protects undead in a large area. Ooh, look like the Enthralled one. Can I equip souls on this? No, I can't. Can I equip souls on level 30, though? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that works. Cool. 10 Warbeast Scrolls, 5 Necromancer, and 5 Mage Scrolls. Nice. Ring girl flag there. That's kind of cute. You know what? Let's just buy it. Let's just use this for the last few days of Stream Raiders. Why not? And let's open a mythic box. Alright, we got 7 Warlock Scrolls, 7 Healer Scrolls, 4 Flying Rogue Scrolls, and 15 Rogue. Let's buy another one. Oh, no Mythic in that one. Lame. 16 Flag, 6 Healer, 2 Monk, 500 Gold. 60 meat. Oh gosh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to use all that meat. 4 Monk, 2 tokens, 15. Hey, there we go. A token, 7 Healer, 5 Flying Rogues, and 7 Phantom. I don't know, let's find out. Let's upgrade one of these, or 2 of these. Yeah, like the Warlock. The Warlock's at level 15 now. Is anybody playing the game right now? Here's some people I was playing with. Not right now. I'll play as a captain later. I am playing as a captain right now. I'll play as a viewer later. I want to show you one more thing. This is my forecast for a city near Seattle. It's called Tuckwell. I'll just dox myself a little bit there. Tonight it's gonna be raining. Well, it's gonna rain early and then it's gonna stop raining with a low of pretty mild 52. The average low is like 40. I mean, it is late March, but we shouldn't be having lows in the 50s this early. However, we can have lows in the 50s in March. We can have lows in the 50s in December and January and February. We never had a low in the 60s in March or April. May is the earliest we've ever done that. Either way, it's going to be not that cold tonight. Then it's going to get up close to 60 tomorrow. Showers in the morning, then cloudy in the afternoon with a high of 59 and a low of pretty mild 49. Also close to 50. But then look at what happens Tuesday. Partly cloudy, near record high temperatures, high 72. Getting into the 70s in March, pretty uncommon around here. The all-time record for March heat is 79. And that was 6 years ago. I remember that. A week before it was snowing, and then it got up close to 80. I thought it was going to reach 80. And the low that one of those days was 59, which is the warmest ever March low as well. The warmest March high and the warmest March low on the same day, making for the warmest March day by a pretty long shot. 72 is not quite a March record, but it's pretty close to a daily record. Very few Marches get above 70. Some don't even get in the 60s. This one got in the 60s on the 1st, though. The low that night will be a pretty comfortable 49, just like the previous night. And then look at Wednesday. Rain showers in the morning with thunderstorms developing the afternoon. A high of 67, which is pretty mild. Not as warm as the day before, but pretty mild. And thunderstorms. Then it goes back down to 48, and then the rest of the forecast looks pretty standard. Back into the 50s for highs, back into the 40s for lows. And hello, Lightning McQueen. Nothing really to write home about on that. I just wanted to show how exciting Tuesday and Wednesday is going to be. Monday, it's going to be mild. In any case, that's all. I hope you learned something from this. How am I doing on the stream ratings? We're doing okay. 17 minutes till the battle, guys. 17 minutes. I check some things and then I guess we start playing cards. I don't really have anything else to do. But I do want to play some more solitaire. Maybe Spider Solitaire this time. Let me turn on the music again. But I gotta turn it down a bit. This time we're going to be listening to artsy music. A channel I listened to a lot between 2016 and 2020 when it stopped uploading very suddenly. Hopefully most of these songs do not get hit with the DMCA, but you never really know. I'll just keep the volume low and yeah. You can hear the song just a bit. Hopefully my voice is more audible though. Oh, what's the name of this song? Darling You featuring Conscious Thoughts. Not my favorite song, but good for background. Where we left off was me winning a pyramid. A bonus game. But it took 18 minutes, so it was not a fast one. But a win is a win. Let's go for an easy pyramid because that was really hard. That's good. But first, an ad. But only for me. You don't have to see the ad. I don't really have to see the ad either. Alright. There's my board. Remember, this is where you match pairs to 13. You can't see the... It's hard to get it just right. I think this'll do. As you can see on the right, top right, a queen and an ace match. A king you can just click on and it will go away. A jack and a 2, a 10 and a 3, a 9 and a 4, 8 and a 5, 7 and a 6. The cards have to match to reach a sum of 13. Pretty simple. And so, let's start with this queen and an ace, why don't we? Then we'll do the 8 and a 5. And then the 6 and a 7. Then that 9 and a 4. And then we have to start using the draw pile. We need some 2s in here. Oh, what's the name of this song? Number 1 by Tendencies. Oh, there's a 2. Need some 5s, 10s, or 2s. Nope, nope, there's a 5. Oh my god, of course. There's the 10. Gosh. Oh, brother. Hey, it was a great run. Oh, we are still in the... Okay. Works for me. That just took a little over 2 minutes. And it's my 60th game played. But only my 58th game won. 2 very early games on, I quit. I gave up because it was so hard. I'm going to skip ahead a little on the playlist. And play Miracle by Naito. A song I remember when it was uploaded on December 10, 2016. Takes me back. Alright, we're playing a Spider Solitaire. In this game, you stack things up like this. Start with a king, then a queen, then a jack, and then so forth. And once you get all the way down to an ace, that pile goes down here, and you have to get all 8 of them. You have to clear all these cards out and all these cards down here. Straightforward. Can't move any of that stuff right now, except that. Gotta throw some cards out there. Wow. Oh, yeah, I can do that. Yes. Put that there, and then wait, no. I don't want to do that. I think it's time to move. Yeah. Getting close, getting somewhere. Damn. Yeah, this is looking great. Darn it. There we go. Let's do that. No, let's not do that. That's more like it. Now we're on Bubble Cakey Interstellar Cruise. Oh, I left a comment on that one too.